What happens when you suddenly realize that you've been overthinking someone? It's not just that you can't get them out of your mind and you can't stop thinking about them, but you feel that it's taken over who you are. You feel it's taken over not just your mind, but every part of you is revolving around this person. Every aspect of your life, in some way, you connect with them. And you don't understand why this is happening. Perhaps it's never happened to you before. And you want answers. You have so many questions. In this video, I'm going to help you understand why this happens, why you move into feeling that you can't stop thinking of someone and you actually start overthinking, not just about them, but about everything that could be happening and that they mean, what this whole experience that you're having about thinking about them, even what that means. My name's Aliki and I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. When you keep thinking about someone, it's the same type of thought that keeps playing on loop. It's not that you keep thinking of different things and every day it's something new and every day there's a whole new experience, something that you feel that you're progressing in your thought that has to do with this person. It's usually the same type of thought, and it's just repeating again and again. And this has to do with three things. It has to do with your sense of self, what it is that you feel they bring out in you, what it is that you feel that is affected by them, by their presence or their lack of being there. You feel that something in you has to do with them. And so they keep coming into your mind because there's this longing deep from within you for answers, for connection, and to understand what it is that's going on. This type of connection can have many different levels and many different forms. It can have to do with you actually discovering parts of you that you didn't know you had, but also about you experiencing things that you've known for quite a while, but you have been putting on the side. You haven't wanted to actually face and deal with, to see them, understand them, and truly work through them. When it is that this person keeps coming into your mind, it doesn't just have to do with them. Yes, there are times that this happens because you're picking up on their energy, you're picking up on them thinking about you. But let's look at what it has to do with you, what it means for you and for your well-being, how it is that it can affect not just your mental well-being, your physical well-being, but also how it is you're experiencing your life. When you keep thinking about them, notice what the thoughts are. If you can, keep a journal and note down what the general thoughts that you've had during that day were about them. It might help when it is that they pop into your head to write them down. After you've kept this journal for a week, look for a pattern. See what thoughts keep repeating. What kind of images are you having? Are you having a conversation with them in your mind? Are you seeing them? Are you sharing what it is that you're experiencing? Or are you just feeling them around you? And by seeing this and noting what it is that's happening, it will give you a lot of understanding as to why this is happening. Look for what the connection means to you right now, not what it meant to you in the past or even what it meant to you a month ago. See what it means for you now. Is it something that is for you in the past, an ex, let's say, or someone that you knew a long, long time ago? Or is it something that you haven't experienced yet? See what the connection means to you, because this will give you a lot of insight into what it is that you either want to experience more of or you need to look at as energy and release. The second thing to look at is what sense of insecurity you are feeling. When someone keeps coming into your mind, deep within you, you feel like there's something for you to see, something for you to understand, to gain insight, perhaps something that you've missed. And in this search, they keep coming into your mind. And this may not be a conscious search, something that you are saying, I need to work this out. It could be, but most of the time, there's something within you longing to understand, longing to see, what is it that I missed? What is it that I could miss? What is it that could happen or might happen? And all these things, in your longing for security and your longing for a type of feeling of control, they keep coming into your mind so that you feel that you have things worked out. By having them on your mind, you're energetically shifted towards them. Your focus is on them. So whatever it is that may happen, you want to make sure that you don't miss it. Notice, are you doing this consciously or is it subconscious? And see, what is it that I fear? What is it that I feel I might miss? What is it that I'm looking for? And in understanding this, it will give you a lot of sense of relief, because in seeing it, what it is that you're afraid of, what it is you might be trying to control, what your insecurities may be, you will gain this understanding and you will be able to see it with a more rational mind. Your conscious mind, when you look at things and you look at them with this sense of understanding and through the eyes of love, you will see things that when you're just letting it roll and you're just going with thinking of them constantly and maybe trying to escape from thinking of them constantly, but without truly gaining a deep understanding, you will be able to see things that perhaps you've missed. You will gain those pieces of the puzzle and it will start forming in front of you. Notice that you need to give yourself time. It's not that you'll say, okay, I'm going to look at it, I'll gain the understanding, and that's it, I'll be free. Usually you need to allow yourself the time to see deeper, to get all the pieces of the puzzle, to truly understand and to give your heart, your mind, and all that you are time to absorb the information, to absorb the insight, absorb the knowledge, absorb the wisdom, and to see it with clarity. All for this shift to happen, it takes some time and it takes patience for you to allow it to flow. Which takes us to the third thing. When you learn to release and you allow, you learn to trust in yourself, in others, in the universe, in whatever higher power you believe in, and you learn to just be, to allow things to come to you, to allow people to come to you without feeling that you need to take action in everything that happens, without feeling that it all depends on you. When you allow things to flow, you'll see that things happen. People come into your life. Everything just magically falls into place. And you don't have to feel that, oh, what if I miss this? What if this happens and I don't notice it? What if this goes out of control? If you learn to release control, that's when things actually are in control, because you have allowed it to be. And just everything has this beautiful flow. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to believe, to trust, to allow, and to believe even in you. When many things have gone wrong in your life, or you've seen things fall apart, believing and trusting may not be easy. But the more you release control, you let go, and you see things falling into place, you'll gain more and more belief. You'll gain more and more power to be in your own strength within you, and to just see that things do happen, things do flow. And when something goes wrong, don't say, oh no, see, there it was because I missed it. It went wrong but perhaps it's taking you on the right path. So many things in my life that I believed had gone wrong actually led me to what was right, actually led me to my most beautiful dreams. What it is that you are thinking and who you are thinking about can truly affect how it is that you're feeling, the energy that you are in, and how it is you're feeling, not just about what it is you're thinking about or who you're thinking about, but also how it is you feel about yourself, how it is you view the world around you. And when time goes by and you're overthinking someone, you feel that you're not in your power. You feel that you're not in your energy and that your energy has gone to this person. And this can make you feel not just disempowered, but also lose faith in who you are. Lose faith that you can actually have certain control over your thoughts, your feelings, and your perspective on life. You may see that the way that you used to view life before you started experiencing these thoughts about this person were completely different. You had a different worldview, a different experience of life, perhaps even different friends around you. And as time went by, you kind of got sucked into this different type of world. And that's because energetically, their world has been clashing with your world. Their world has been affecting who it is that you see yourself to be. It's not that you've truly changed from within. It's just that you've shifted. And when you see it and gain the insight, gain the knowledge, gain the understanding, you can shift to who it is you choose to be. And this doesn't have to be you shifting back to who you were. All this experience can truly help you grow and expand to a much higher level, to a much higher point of existence, where you experience life with a much greater knowledge, and you've chosen who you are, how it is you're experiencing life, and how it is you're feeling. When you and someone else have connected energetically on a deeper level, you can affect one another on so many different levels and in so many different ways. You can affect what it is that you're eating, how it is that you're sleeping, if you're exercising or not, how it is that you focus or don't focus in your day, the work you're doing, if you feel fulfilled by the life you're living. You can see your friends through a completely different perspective, even your family members. Everything can be affected, and only by understanding how it is you're being affected, what it is that you are experiencing, will you be able to actually move forward through this. It truly helps if you meditate on this, if you look at the energy from within you, if you see what it is that the inner world that you're in, deep within you is. What is it made up of? What is it that you're standing on? What ground? What is the sky like? Are there people around you in the inner world within you? And when you notice these things and you gain this insight, you'll be able to know what the energy is showing you, and you'll see it very clearly. When you feel truly overwhelmed by overthinking someone, go and walk outside. And as you walk, focus on the energy. Don't try to not think of them. Actually think of them and see what it is that you feel. See where it is that you feel your energy. Do you feel it more in your mind, or do you feel it more in your heart? Do you feel their presence around you? And notice what time of day it is. Is this something that is stronger during specific times of the day? And does it repeat? The more aware you become of what is happening, when it's happening, and the experience that you are having, what it means for you, then you'll be able to understand it and release it. If it's something that perhaps for a long time you enjoyed feeling their presence, you enjoyed having them think of you and feel them around you, but then it just got to be too much, and you felt that you just couldn't get away from it, that even though they were not there. And perhaps when you were feeling their thoughts in the beginning, you were hoping that, oh, because I feel them, they're actually going to come into my life. But this isn't always the case. Sometimes people think about you for even years, and yet they do not make the decision to consciously come into your life and say, hi, I've been thinking of you. My feelings are this and this. For whatever reason, for their life circumstances, because energetically they're not ready, because energetically you are somewhere else and they are somewhere else, whatever the reason may be, when it is that you actually gain the insight of what it means for you, then you'll be able to release yourself from this. And those non-stop loops, the repeating thoughts, the repeating patterns, you'll be able to see them and say, I release myself and I choose to move forward. Even though you may feel stuck, nothing happens for you to remain stuck. It's all there for you to see it, understand it, and move through it. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.